Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another video, and today we are playing Classic Kong, which is created by Bubblezap. This is running on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System that has been recreated on the MiSTer FPGA, my system of choice, as you've heard me say many times if you've watched a few of these videos. And this is the most wonderful conversion of Donkey Kong, the brilliant arcade game you could ever want to see on this system. You know, it's got up-to-date graphics, beautiful graphics, you know, shaded graphics that look just phenomenal on the screen, as you can see here, and it was a free game. So Bubblezap created this in 2012, and it's their vision, their implementation of what they would have done if Donkey Kong was a game that they've been asked to release, I guess. You know, the skill, the graphics that have gone into this, you know, just blew me away when I first saw it. And I first saw it browsing the internet, just looking at screenshots of games, and then I came across, you know, this one, and it was, dear God, what is this on? I actually thought it was on the PC, but when it turned out it was on the Super Nintendo, a quick hunt with Google gave me this game, gave me this ROM, and you know, it's absolutely lovely. If this had been a commercial release, if this had been an official release by Nintendo, and if it had been created back in the day, would I have brought this? Absolutely I would have done. You know, it's the arcade version effectively on steroids. So what we're going to do today is we are going to play this game, and we're going to play it all the way through to the end. If I don't complete it on this set of lives, we're going to start again, because I want to show you all 4 levels of this. I want to show you how lovingly recreated this is. I'm not a Donkey Kong expert in terms of, you know, my ability, my skill, everything like this. So, you know, I'm not Billy Mitchell, who was probably one of the greatest Donkey Kong players of all time. That may be a controversial statement, but you know, that man had a few difficulties when it came to a video of his, in terms of, you know, what was done and what wasn't done, and he protested his innocence at all times, and he had his records basically abolished by the Guinness Book of Records, and he was branded a cheater and everything else. You know, there was an arcade cabinet that may or may not have had MAME in it, but you know, that aside, he had brilliant skills, and he was telling everybody that, you know, he didn't cheat, he didn't do it. And you know, there was a lot of people for him, a lot of people against him. You know, personally, you know, I didn't care either way. All I did care about was he had skills and he could show them. He did brilliantly on Pac-Man. He was one of the first people ever to complete Pac-Man and get to the kill screen of Pac-Man, which is basically the game runs out of memory, so you have corruption. And you know, he was equally very skilled at Donkey Kong. And I've got to say, as a casual viewer of his, I was absolutely delighted to see him prove to the world that he did have the skills to do this, he could do this, and he redid his efforts probably the past year, couple of years ago, and actually showed the world he still had those skills and he could do this. So think of him what you may, what he absolutely is a brilliant game player. And you know, Billy Mitchell, you won't be watching this video, I know you won't. You know, you've got 101 better things to do, but from my point of view, thank you for the entertainment you gave me. I'm trying to entertain the world on this, and I'm struggling on this particular level. I have flashbacks for some reason of Chucky Egg. There's a level on Chucky Egg, I think it's the 2nd level, where you have a platform very similar to this that I always have trouble jumping on. And for some reasons, playing this, it gave me not flashbacks that I was seeing Chucky Egg in front of me, but I was pondering, knowing that I always die trying to hit those bloody moving platforms on the Spectrum, as I died there, falling off the edge. And you know, my skills had just gone to pot on this level. So we see game over, and this isn't what I want to show you. Yes, I've been rattling on about Billy Mitchell, but I want to show you this all the way through. So we're going to have another go here. Kong is climbing to the top with our girlfriend, and props are up there. I actually don't know, was that Princess Peach, or did she turn into Princess Peach? Because, you know, obviously Mario, the plumber turned into Mario, I think, on Donkey Kong. So I'm not sure of the back history of the girl, but she shouldn't have got herself caught. And again, loving the graphics. And the shading is what makes this for me. You know, the background as well, behind the girders. You know, just lovely game. So got myself killed again. You know, this is not looking good. I've now got 2 lives left to see whether we can actually get through all 4 screens. So I'm going to have to stop not dicking about here, but you know, just focus on what I'm doing. You know, watch those bloody barrels, do not put myself in a situation where I had barrels that caught me before. You know, give them time, let them pass, jump them. You know, we're so near the top. You know, just and now there's my chance. When they throw the diagonal one down like that, then is your chance to do this. So level 1 completed. We have 3 more levels to do. If you played Donkey Kong, the gameplay is pretty much the same across all systems. You know, you never get anything that's you know, hugely different from, you know, one system to another. And you know, this again reminds me of Donkey Kong that I've played in the past, and that was a very easy clear of level 2. I was very lucky there that the fire from the oil barrels didn't go left and get me. So this is screen 3. Flashbacks of Chucky Egg, as I've always said, but we're going to focus here and jump on the platforms early and try and get past this obstacle before the fire comes down. And then all we've got to do is contend with that barbell. I believe it's a barbell that he's bouncing across. I've enjoyed the Donkey Kong series of games. You know, on the Spectrum, I believe there was a few versions of Donkey Kong, and some which were even called Donkey Kong 2 or died by the barber, Donkey Kong 2 or 3, which wasn't an official conversion. But one I could never get my head around was Donkey Kong Jr. You know, as much as I clearly understood what needed to be done there, yeah, that seemed to be a stupidly hard game for no reason, where Donkey Kong, I was never good, but I could get through at least 2 or 3 screens. Donkey Kong Jr., dear God, you know, they just amped up the skills there for no reason, or at least from my point of view, the skills were amped up. And you know, I always wanted to be better at that game, and I never was. But here I'm stuck, waiting for the chance, waiting for the flame to get high, which it did, and then up this level, and now I've got to contend with a very short window to try and get to the top and not get hit by the barbell. So it's pause and wait. So we're up and running, and we've managed to make it. We just made it there. So this is going to take us onto the 4th screen. So we're 100 meters up, and we basically have to kill Kong. Or not kill him, because he will come alive if we succeed at this. But I've now shown you all 4 levels. The key here is I want to beat this level and show you the end screen, the kill screen. But I've only got 1 life to do this, or at least it's only got 1 life on the top right of the screen. So, you know, a lot of care is needed. I think this might be a little bit different from the arcade machine. I've got a gut feeling you had to jump those little bits of metal that I'm walking over that disappear. Can't remember exactly, maybe I'm wrong here, but all got a bit close with that fire. So we've got 1 coming above, we've got 1 there we need to jump across, and I think if we run across the bottom we should be able to avoid it. Yes, that fire's stupid and has gone up, so we have every chance of winning this now. Nope, don't go up, go across. So there we go, 4 sheets of Donkey Kong completed. Actually 4 levels of Donkey Kong. Sheets is from Morris Meets the Bikers, where they called level sheets, but no, 4 levels of this completed, and we're starting again. You know, not sure whether there's much difference in the speed. You know, the barrels seem to be a little bit more aggressive. The barrels seem to be a little bit more aggressive in what they were, so I think there is some difference, but it's going to be a case of rush to the top, you know, see what we can do. We've got 2 lives. So you know, 1 life left. I was looking at level LOT. I saw, oh, 2 lives, but no, that's clearly level 2. Double jump of the barrels, very lucky there. Jump this one, jump the next one, and wait for my opportunity to go up that ladder. Here we go. So So that was lucky that barrel went that way, and again another level cleared. So Donkey Kong is taking it back up the ladder again, and we're now at 50 meters on set 2 of this effectively. Grab the heart, jump the gap. I like the way you can run through that gap. You know, sometimes when I've played this before, I forget that you can run through where you have the fence under the oil. And again, a very easy clear for this level. Now we're going to go on to the Chucky Leg inspired level, which, or in fact this inspired Chucky Egg. So I'm not too keen on my chances here. It was hard enough before, but let's see what we can do. What have they changed? You know, what I'm noting already is that blue thing is a lot faster than what it was. There was a slight pause on the first wave of a bit. It certainly seems to be a lot more aggressive, a lot faster. That's going to cause trouble, I think, on the top platform, but I've got to wait for this fire guy to go up to the top and move away. But I hope you're enjoying this video. You know, I hope you're enjoying this brilliant version of Donkey Kong. If you love retro and you love SNES, grab it, give it a go. So I'm just going to wait for my time here to get up here. I quickly run across, and it clipped me. That is absolutely faster, I believe, than the level before. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And this is Classic Kong by Bubble Zap. Thank you, stay safe, take care, and goodbye.